Have you ever wondered why, no matter how much talent you have, success seems to happen to everyone else, but never you? Why you keep getting in your own way, watching life pass by while others move forward? Maybe you blame bad luck, the timing, or other people. But here's the truth. Nothing is holding you back except the stories you tell yourself. Stop. Right now. Ask yourself, are you hiding behind excuses again? Every "I can't", every "I'll do it tomorrow", every reason you thus far have made to delay action is a chain keeping you from the life you were capable of living. Think about it. How many mornings have you scrolled the social media, watching others level up, while your own dreams sat untouched? How many times have you skipped a workout, ignored an opportunity, or postponed an important decision, convincing yourself it's not the right moment? Most people never realize what's actually stopping them until now. Excuses are sneaky. They make struggle feel manageable, fear feel safe, and inaction feel normal. Comfort is easy. Growth is hard. Growth demands facing discomfort, uncertainty, and fear head-on. Look closely. Every success story you've admired, every person you envied, faced the same doubts, fears, and setbacks. They weren't stronger or luckier. They just refused to let hesitation or self-doubt define their path. Imagine that. Ordinary people, same struggles, same moments of weakness. But they chose action over delay, courage over comfort, momentum over stagnation. And here's the question you haven't asked yet. What if you could do the same? What if the only thing holding you back is the story you've been telling yourself? Every second you spend justifying why you can is a second you will never get back. Stop pretending the world owes you something. Stop blaming circumstances. Stop hiding behind comfort. Recognize the obstacles you've created in your own mind. Name them. Challenge them. Refuse to give them power. Because the moment you do, the limits that have held you prisoner begin to crumble. And here's what's coming next. In the next part of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to turn that awareness into unstoppable action. How to take the first step toward a life that feels impossible today, but will feel inevitable tomorrow. Are you ready to stop standing in your own way?
Now that you've seen the truth about your excuses, ask yourself this. What if everything you've blamed on luck, timing, or other people was actually under your control all along? What if the barriers you see are not real, just illusions your mind created to keep you comfortable, safe, and unchallenged? Here is the reality. Success never comes to those who wait for life to hand it to them. It comes to the people who refuse to accept excuses. The ones who rise when they feel weak. The ones who move forward even when fear threatens to stop them. Think about the people you admire. Did they have fewer problems than you? Were they handed an easier path? Most likely, no. They simply decided that nothing, absolutely nothing, would stop them from reaching their potential. And that right there is the mindset that separates winners from everyone else. The refusal to let hesitation, fear, or self-doubt dictate their destiny. Every "I can't" becomes a challenge. Every "it's too hard" becomes fuel. Every setback is not a reason to quit. A signal to push harder, smarter, and faster. Look closely. The world doesn't owe you anything, but it also doesn't limit you unless you allow it. Your limits are not set by the universe, they are set by you. Be your habits, your fears, and the stories you've told yourself. And the moment you see this, something incredible happens. Empowerment. You start realizing that each small action, each tiny step forward, each moment you refuse to give in to hesitation, compounds. It builds momentum, confidence. A life that once felt impossible starts to feel inevitable. Imagine waking up every morning knowing your growth, your success, your happiness is entirely in your hands. Imagine the pride of looking back months from now, knowing that you chose courage over comfort, action over delay, and effort over excuses. And here's the thing, it's not about massive leaps or dramatic gestures. It's about showing up every single day, making choices that honor your goals, being honest with yourself, and refusing to let fear or laziness steal your potential. This is where the game changes. You stop being a spectator in your own life. You start being the player who makes the moves, who takes the risks, who builds the future others only dream about. And the first step is deceptively simple. Start today. Start right now. No hesitation. No waiting. No excuses. Because the life you've ever imagined, the person we've been longing to become starts the moment you stop asking why you can tea and decide instead that you will. Are you ready to step into that version of yourself? Can you feel the power of taking control, even in this very moment? Hold on to that feeling, because in the next part of this video, we'll dive even deeper into exact, actionable steps you can take to break limits, build unstoppable momentum, and finally live without excuses. If you've made it this far, it means a part of you is ready to stop talking, stop delaline, and finally take control. So let's get real. How do you destroy excuses? How do you break limits and become unstoppable? The first step is ownership. Stop saying you don't have time. Everyone gets 24 hours. The difference is priorities. Second, discipline. Motivation fades, but discipline builds momentum. Show up when you don't feel like it, when it's boring, when no one's watching. That's where greatness is, born in silence, in discomfort, in the moments no one applauds. Third, perspective. Most people quit when things get hard, not realizing that pain isn't punishment, it's progress. Every struggle is shaping you into someone stronger. This is where most people break right before the breakthrough. The pain you face now. That's the price of becoming unrecognizable in the best way possible. Stop running from it. Run toward Italiano. Look, no one ever changed their life by waiting for a sign. The sign is this moment right now. You're hearing these words. You want to break your limits? Start with one thing you've been avoiding. One conversation you've postponed. One goal you've been afraid to chase. Do it today. Not tomorrow. Not next week, today. When you move, Ebenalita, life starts responding. Opportunities appear. Energy shifts. Confidence builds. Every small win whispers to your soul, you can do this. Imagine it waking up earlier, making progress on that project, feeling stronger, sharper, more alive. That's not luck. That's you. Reclaiming control. And here is a truth most people never realize. You, Dante, need to be perfect to start. Just need to start to become better. Every expert was once a beginner. Every confident person was once scared. Every success story started with someone saying, enough. So say, it's enough waiting. Enough doubting. Enough settling for less. This is your moment. Don't let another day slip by while you watch from the sidelines. Imagine 6 months from now you've stayed consistent, pushed through, refused to give up. You look in the mirror and barely recognize yourself, not because you changed on the outside, but because your mindset became unbreakable. You were never weak. You were just waiting to see how strong you could be. And that strength, it's been there all along. 7 days. No excuses. No negotiation. Just action, and you'll prove to yourself what's possible. This is your turning point. The question is, will you take it? Because in the final part of this video, I'm going to show you how to make this mindset permanent. Not just a burst of motivation, but a transformation that lasts a lifetime. Now, take a deep breath and imagine yourself 6 months, 1 year, even 5 years from now. Imagine the person you could become if you stopped giving into hesitation. Picture a life where fear doesn't dictate your choices, and every day is fueled by purpose, discipline, and relentless action. That life isn't a dream, it's waiting for you to claim it. Here's the truth most people never grasp. Your mindset is the foundation of everything. If you're set or justify or make excuses, your world reflects that. But if you act, push through discomfort, and demand more from yourself, the world responds in kind. Every success, every breakthrough, every moment of pride begins in your thoughts and choices. You don't need permission. You don't need perfect timing. You only need to start. If this is hitting home, comment your first step below and subscribe now to stay inspired every day. The moment you embrace responsibility, You take control of your life. Replace hesitation with action, and you break the chains holding you back. Once you start, momentum takes over. Small actions compound into habits. Habits compound into results. Results compound into the version of yourself you've always imagined. Close your eyes. See yourself waking up early, energized, confident, ready to tackle every challenge. See yourself chasing goals you once thought impossible. See the pride in your reflection. The pride of knowing you never gave in, never quit, never let doubt stop you. Can you feel it? That's not a dream, it's who you're becoming. This is more than motivation. This is transformation. It starts with one decision. Refuse hesitation, own your life, and rise. Every challenge you face, every fear you overcome, every limit you break, builds strength you never knew you had. That strength doesn't fade, it grows. Courage compounds. Success multiplies. If you're ready to rise, hit like, comment time in, below, and share this with someone who needs it today. Now, your final challenge. From this moment, live without excuses. Hold yourself accountable like your dreams depend on it, because they do. Show up every day, even when it's uncomfortable. Push beyond limits you once thought real. The power is inside you. Today, you stop standing in your own way. Today, you rise. Comment your first action now. Hit subscribe. And like if you're done with excuses. Your life starts. Today, make it count.